Now, Marcus Rashford is edging closer to finalising a loan deal to Barcelona. The Manchester United forward understood to have completed a medical this morning. I'm going to bring in Mark McAdam, who's waiting just off screen. There he is. Right, give us the details of this one,
magic.
Mark. Give us the details of this one.
Yeah, it's a transfer we've been talking about for some time. And finally, we're at this stage. Medical completed. He arrived in Spain yesterday. He went through the formalities of the medical, got that finished and sorted. It's only now a matter of time before we get official confirmation from both Manchester United and Barcelona that they have a new left-sided player who can also play as a 9, Marcus Rashford. Everyone knows who he is. Everyone knows what he can do his very best. In terms of the detail, and this is something that came out this evening, Barcelona have an option of 30 million euros to turn this loan into a permanent transfer, which is around £26 million. You have to remember Aston Villa had the option to turn their loan into a permanent deal for 40 million. So over the course of the last 6 months or so, the price for Marcus Rashford has gone down. Barcelona will be paying 100% of his wages, which are believed to be around £300,000 a week. So that's a hefty chunk off that Manchester United wage bill. And of course, Barcelona now with the option for 26 million to convert that into a permanent move. So yeah, just a matter of time before this one gets confirmed. Marcus Rashford said he wanted to play for Barcelona. He wanted to play alongside Lamine Yamal. He's getting his wish.
Yeah, he is, and he's really pushed for it, as you say. But what sort of competition is he going to have to actually get a starting place?
Look at this, right? These are the players that Marcus Rashford is up against to try and get into that Barcelona team. Barcelona are one of the biggest institutions in world football. 28 La Liga titles, 5 Champions Leagues, 4 Europa Leagues. When you've got a big team like that, it means you've got superstars in the squad. And here are some of the players that Marcus Rashford is going to be competing against. So, for example, Dani Olmo won the Euros in 2024. He's got 3 trophies already at Barcelona. He's played mostly as a 10. But he can play out wide as well. Last season, that was certainly his key role. But he can play on the left, he can play on the right. So very similar in some respects to Marcus Rashford. You've got Rafinha as well, someone who Leeds fans will know. 65 Premier League appearances. He got the joint most goals and assists in the Champions League last season. And 27 goals and assists in La Liga. So that's what Marcus Rashford is competing against, someone who can generate those kind of numbers and be one of the standout players in the Champions League. Ferran Torres, you'll know him from Manchester City as well, another experienced player that can bring goals. Wasn't one of the key players for Barcelona last season, but Euro 2024 winner as well, knows how to get the job done. Pau Victor, again, not someone that had a great deal of game time. And then this man, does he need an introduction? He's only just 18 years old. He's one of the best footballers in the world. We'll be talking about him for years to come. We know that he is the main man at Barcelona. And then that man closest to you as well, Robert Lewandowski. He's 36 at the moment, 37 in August. He is getting on a bit, and that's what you'll be saying. Well, can they rely on him? Well, Mike, he got 27 goals in 34 games in La Liga last season. In the Champions League, 11 goals in 13 games. And he's won 14 league titles in his career. Now, these are Marcus Rashford's new teammates. These are the people he's got to get in the team ahead of. And that is because all of this is set in the backdrop of him wanting to be a key member of Thomas Tuchel's England squad for the World Cup next summer. These are the people he's got to be better than.
To our reporter, Vinny O'Connor, who joins us now. Vinny, this looks like an exciting deal for Liverpool fans. Give us the details.
Yeah, the medical is actually scheduled for tomorrow, Mike, as well. He's due to undergo that medical at Liverpool's training ground and various places off-site as well, and he's also due to finalise personal terms with Liverpool. Basically, what's happened is Liverpool have left some of their medical staff behind. Sporting director Richard Hughes is back here as well because, of course, the squad and manager Arne Slot are over currently in Hong Kong ahead of the start of their pre-season tour. The expectation is that Hugo Ekitike will sign a 6-year deal with Liverpool, taking him up to 2031. That's after Liverpool formally agreed that price with Eintracht Frankfurt of £69 million up front, with the potential for £10 million in add-ons. That could easily see Hugo Ekitike become Liverpool's 3rd most expensive signing ever, behind Florian Wirtz, who's obviously also arrived this summer, and Darwin Núñez as well. On top of that, of course, we know what the deal was with Newcastle, and they're interested in him. They offered £70 million, but without the add-ons. Now, those add-ons, we understand from the Liverpool perspective, are pretty difficult to get to. At the same time, it means that Liverpool will have had a good deal of success were they to pay them, so Liverpool would obviously be happy were they to fork out that little bit extra for Hugo Ekitike. So as it stands, he's not on Merseyside as yet, but he will undergo a medical tomorrow, and then we'll anticipate no problems either as regards those personal terms, and we expect him to become a Liverpool player and join up with his teammates over in Hong Kong later this week.
Well, when that happens, Vinny, that will be Liverpool's summer spending nearly £300 million. Is that the end of it? Are they done after that?
We don't think necessarily that it is, Mike, because there are other areas that Liverpool could still look to strengthen as well, notably at centre-half, and there is the potential for further outgoings. Liverpool, have left themselves in a pretty strong position when it comes to what they've been able to do in the transfer window. You mentioned the fact that it's close to 300 million. It'll be the most expensive transfer window that they've ever conducted. The previous most expensive was 160 million, round about 2018, when they signed the likes of Alisson and Fabinho as well. But you look at what they've been able to do so far this summer. Florian Wirtz, 116.5 million. Frimpong, 29.5 million. Milos Kerkez, 40 million. And Georgi Mamardashvili, a deal that could rise to 29 million pounds. At the same time, over the last 12 months, they've also been able to recoup quite a bit of money when it comes to player sales. Even this summer, the likes of Kelleher, Quansah, Trent Alexander-Arnold leaving as well has brought in close to £58 million for them. The anticipated turnover for the year 24-25 is over £700 million as well. There is the potential for further player sales this summer. You look at the Darwin Núñez situation. Also, Luis Diaz to a certain extent, albeit Liverpool have made it clear that he's not for sale. But as I say, financially, they're in a strong position, and there is the potential to add further to the squad in this window as well.
Vinny O'Connor, live from Liverpool. Thank you, Vinny.
Pues es una ausencia importante, porque no ya es uno de los jugadores que siempre suele comenzar los partidos en esa escalera. Y vamos a ver hasta qué punto lo siente y lo nota el Barrio, que ha sido un equipo un poco de extremos durante los propios partidos, ¿no? Muchas veces ha empezado mal, luego ha mejorado en el segundo tiempo. Hoy el Barrio tiene que salir con mucha más concentración desde el primer instante, porque esto es un partido de playoff y delante tienen un equipo con mucha calidad, como es los Troncos.
Atento está para el cierre, Gil Vidal, segundo palo, Carlas al palo. Adri, ¡gol! ¡Gol del Barrio de Adri de Contreras! El penalti Presi. Mira, y Adri Contreras haciendo de la suya. Se queda en el campo y dice... Ian disparó. ¡Oh! ¡Sácala a llenar! ¡Gol! Verdú, también Edgar Álvaro. Verdú la deja para Edgar. Rompe la barrera. ¡Oh! ¡Gol, gol, gol! ¡Gol! ¡Tenemos suerte! ¡Gol! Todo tuyo. Ahí está, Marmartra que lanza un bueno. Jugador estrella.
¿A quién ponemos?
¿Será doble jugador estrella?
Sí. ¿Qué quieres? ¿Penalti?
Pues
Vale,
quiere penalti, no quiere quitarle el jugador. ¡Gol! ¡De los Troncos! ¡No falla Verdú! ¡Viene Arché! ¡Manu Martín! Al lado de la pelota. A ver, aquí va directo a la pelota. ¡Gol! ¡Perchita! ¡Gol! Para los Troncos. Se fue por la clásica, por la segura. Chita, Sorroche con el centro. La bajó muy bien Litus, pasa atrás. Edgar. Buen pro en el área. Paufer con el cuero, el segundo palo. La tapó. Pérdida la tiene Arché. Se barre con toda Carraflana. Rebote para allí. ¡Gol! ¡Gol! ¡Del Barrio!
Ian González, habéis repetido la suerte de las chicas y estáis en semi. Enhorabuena.
Pues nada, muy contentos. Parece que ya empezamos a salir del pozo en el que nos metimos en Liga después de esas 4 derrotas seguidas. Y nada, a Madrid seguro.
Os enfrentáis al igual que las chicas a Ultimate Móstoles, guerra de clubes parece, ¿eh?
Sí, esperamos a ver si podemos ganarles ya, que desde que salí de allí de Móstoles no le ganó ningún partido. Así que nada, DJ, voy a por ti.
O sea que celebración de gol si marcas, a lo loco, todo, ¿no?
Tanto no, pero ojalá le meta uno.
Bueno, enhorabuena, a disfrutarlo.
Muchas gracias.